Bitcoin and Ethereum are widely considered the major wave makers in the crypto space. Cardano ADA is a newcomer which popped out and has successfully carved a niche for itself as the third generation cryptocurrency. It is unclear what the future holds for this newcomer, but there is no harm in trying to figure it out, right? Despite the overflow of bullish narratives and potential found in cryptocurrencies, if you are not ready to stick to your investments through the ups and downs, then it is better to ignore them and not get caught up in the moment. Of course, a cryptocurrency's potential does not fade, but it is essential to be aware of the factors that will determine its future value. Investing in crypto without an existing ground of trust or set and forget it approach is synonymous with attracting frustration and fear. Plus, don't vouch for cryptocurrencies which are merely restricted to short-term prosperity. Many in the crypto community are quite optimistic about the chances of Cardano's acceptance in the long term. Can you all remember the Twitter poll made by Ethereum's Vitalik Buterin in January? He asked his Twitter followers to decide on which crypto, outside of Ethereum, they would prefer to see dominate transactions in 2035. The tweet read, "Poll for the Ethereum community. You wake up in 2035, and 80% of all transactions and savings in the world are in one currency, that is not Ethereum. Which would you prefer it to be?" Cardano ADA received 42% of more than 600,000 votes, while Bitcoin received 38.4%. Vitalik Buterin made this poll with the understanding that it is the long term that matters in crypto. 2035 seems so far from us, but the results of the poll reflected the popularity of Cardano among his Twitter followers and users. Making the big decision of investing just because of a short-term wave that might fizzle anytime soon looks appealing but deceptive. The leading cryptocurrency by market cap never looked like anything ready to make huge gains when it first started out. In Bitcoin's relatively short history, there have been tons of ups and downs. Back then, some crypto enthusiasts simply saw Bitcoin as a fun asset for trading and speculation, while others believed that it had a future and would ultimately become the universal cryptocurrency of the digital world. Bitcoin had a meteoric rise in popularity, but its first few years exposed major flaws and shortcomings, which could dissuade any prospective investor. According to Jarek Herniak, founder and CEO of Generation Lambda, Bitcoin followed a common innovation trajectory known as the Gartner Hype Cycle. Under this trajectory, as new technology such as Bitcoin attracts visibility, expectations initially soared to an incredibly high level. At first, most people ignore it, and then suddenly everyone gets more excited until it becomes obvious that promises can't keep up with reality, he said. In late 2017, excitement, hype, and a crypto market frenzy established the adequate opportunity for an asset bubble, which pulled Bitcoin prices up. However, the end of 2018 saw the burst of that bubble, which dragged prices lower. This drawback was enough reason for investors to pull out their money, but they would have ended up drowning in a pool of regrets now. So, despite the cascading failures of Cardano this year, 2025 will be much better. The ADA coin has reached a new low of 36 cents on October 13th, a price that has not been seen since February of 2021. Since the launch of the long-awaited Vassal hard fork, ADA has been on a downward trend. But the entire Cardano community expressed its support for the project despite the distractions stemming from the new lows and the possibility of combating more drawdowns. In the face of the October 13th sell-off, the Cardano multipool decentralized exchange, MintSwap, broke a new record. Also, after consistent delays, Cardano's Vassal mainnet upgrade, which affirmed to raise the network's capacity and enhance the scalability of the blockchain, was released on September 22nd. The full capabilities became available on September 27th. In addition to that, the Plutus V2 cost model was enabled by the Cardano blockchain, resulting in lower transaction costs for smart contracts. The ADA coin price was anticipated to soar with these modifications, but that still remains to be seen. The past few months have been enormous losses for Cardano. Preferred by long-term investors, the ADA coin price has suffered. There has been a lot of buzz revolving around contemporary blockchains such as Solana and Avalanche. These coins pose a direct threat to Cardano and can be distinguished by extremely fast transaction speeds. Cardano needs to watch its back, and despite its losses in recent months, Cardano's price prediction should be fairly optimistic, given the fact that the future of cryptocurrencies is tied in so many factors. Cardano has established itself as one of the most active crypto assets, and as expected, it appears that crypto investors are optimistic as there has been an increase in the number of Cardano wallets. The number of total ADA wallets was estimated to be 3 million September 28th. Cardano was also able to add over 500,000 new holdings in the last 6 months, and even the upgrade's delay was not enough to convince ADA holders to change their minds. "We are ready to stick with the best" should be the right mantra for this move. Moving forward, due to a variety of factors, Cardano's price is predicted to surge in 2025. It is expected to enter the institutional adoption circle, and its ecological friendliness also boosts its chances of being distinguished from the Bitcoin and Ethereum craze. Even though most predictions are positive, some reasons threaten the conviction of investors. The prominent question on everyone's lips is if the Vassal hard fork would fail to reach its promises. The cryptocurrency's price is expected to react favorably to upgrades, as it did when Ethereum's EIP 1559 was pushed and the asset value soared beyond the $3,000 mark. This was not the case for Cardano. Its value plummeted nearly 50% within the month of the launch of the Alonzo, and the Vassal upgrade has done nothing for its price so far. However, even in the down market, Cardano vies to consistently improve its products. And here's why investors should feel confident. The project's utility keeps growing, and it's a factor that distinguishes Cardano from several other meme currencies. Cardano's price has been predicted by the Finders team of fintech experts to be $2.93 by 2025. Its protruding benefits help support a bullish prediction, and many analysts believe that ADA will be valuable in the long run. Mounting the utility now might serve as a launch pad for when crypto markets heat up again, which would cause the ADA coin price to soar dramatically. According to the CEO of the Cardano Foundation, by 2026, the Cardano blockchain project hopes to sign up as many as 50 banks and 10 Fortune 500 businesses. This year has recorded a significant decline in Cardano, but experts predict that it will eventually provide solid value and a strong return on investment. It makes a whole lot of sense. Although cryptocurrencies are generally volatile, you should never put more money at risk than you can afford. The crypto market will probably expand as the world transitions to a new paradigm containing a decentralized future, and this is great news for Cardano in the long run. Never-ending arguments revolve around the mass adoption of cryptocurrencies, but one detail is particularly overlooked. The first generation of blockchain was not configured for mass adoption, regardless of the efforts to change that. A blockchain for mass adoption must be built from scratch, and only the third generation cryptocurrency can accomplish it. The Cardano creator, Charles Hoskinson, has attested that Cardano was a community and an ecosystem primed for mass adoption. In an interview with Ryan Selkis, Hoskinson reiterated the essence of taking an academic and scientific approach to the development of the Cardano blockchain. He emphasized the fact that the blockchain's approach to development will pave the way for the inflow of billions of users to the crypto industry. Many people see cryptocurrencies as speculative vehicles and are blind to the fact that the concept was created with an entirely different aim. They look at Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as quick moneymakers. However, these assets are subject to volatility. Once valued above $69,000, Bitcoin now struggles to maintain the spot above the $20,000 mark. And this is why you can't afford to lose sight of the bigger picture. There are many reasons to embrace cryptocurrency, especially Cardano ADA. Cryptocurrency is a boom to consumers and businesses, setting the pace for a sustainable global economy where everyone is on the same playing field. As expected, cryptocurrencies have faced a myriad of struggles in their recent quest for mainstream adoption. For Cardano ADA, the journey towards progress is now on a bumpy road, supported by a great deal of resilience and patience. Cardano has come a long way, and is not quitting anytime soon. So, what do you think about setting 1000 Cardano ADA and forgetting it? It will definitely be worth the wait. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let us have them in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check out our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.